on YouTube about whatever you guys write, making sure that it's not derogatory. I don't know why. Ooh, looked like I was showing everything right now. But hey. Who is excited about this Friday? Friday. All right, y'all. So, just so you know, if this is your first time visiting, hello. My name is Takesha. Welcome to the Legacy Builders. Here on this channel, we talk about home ownership, building multiple streams of income, contracting and repair, and a little bit of everything else in between because we like to have fun. Well, today is all business, but it's definitely fun. We are on our way to a location today. Hey, Summer, welcome back. How you doing today? Happy weekend. All right, y'all. I am headed to a location to show you a home for sale. All right, so let me turn this around because I believe we have got here. Okay. Alrighty. So what we're gonna do is, this home is on the corner. I may want to, let's see, do they have a driveway? If they have a driveway, we're going to turn into the driveway. All right, let's see. They don't have a driveway per se, but they do have some neighbors to the rear and a home that and into the rear as well. Thank you, Summer. Welcome, guys. Welcome to the Legacy Builder. So today we're going on a exterior home tour. This home was actually built in 1891. So this community that we're actually riding through has been here since the 1800s. Okay. Looks like previously there was probably a house here too. Maybe a few homes that have now been removed. But we're going to take an exterior tour of this home that is currently for sale. It's listed as a 2-bedroom, 2-bath home. And because it's on the corner, I'm just gonna park here and get out. What's going on, Summer? Girl, we are finally in autumn or fall here in Georgia. But I do love some summer. Summer is definitely my favorite season. How do you guys feel about the fact that we're at another season already? It's a blessing, right? But I do love the summer. What can I say? All right, y'all. So this is a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom home. Let me get my other phone so I can give you guys all of the details regarding this listing. Looks like they may have gas as well, which is expected for the time. All right, so if you guys are interested in purchasing a home or just touring some of the beautiful historic homes here in Augusta, Georgia, then you have tuned in to the right channel today. This home is a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom home, 1,316 square feet. It does sit at the end of the corner, so I'm sure this home was definitely one of the beautiful jewels of that time. You can see they have a front porch as well as a driveway, which I'm sure was really unheard of in 1891 to have so many features that are coveted like that. Like a carport, I'm assuming probably was added on later though. That's probably my best assumption. All right, so 2 bedroom, 2 bathroom. What that would mean is for your mortgage payments, that would be about $286 a month. Not bad, right? Now, this appears to be the front of the home. You can see it is a decently busy area. This area is close to the medical district here in Augusta, Georgia, just right over this bridge. This area right here used to be some housing projects. About 8 years ago or so, they renovated this entire area. So this is actually luxury homes for some of our elderly in the community. It's a gated property. It's a really nice upscale living situation. So I'm going to show you that as well from the side view. It's pretty extensive because the homes go all the way over here to the road. All right, so you will have lots of neighbors. However, chances are your neighbors will not be interested in what you're doing at your home. Okay, so that's the good news. Now, this home, it doesn't sit on the corner, so the corner is over there, but it does have a lot of room because it's by a vacant just parcel of land. Ooh, and guess what I just seen, y'all? I seen a surprise. There is a pecan tree on this property. I'm sold. I am sold. Look at this. It's a pecan tree. Can you see that pecan? Let's see. Let's make sure it comes in clearly. So I'm making sure I'm not on Wi-Fi. I apologize if it got a little blurry, y'all. This is a pecan. Oh my goodness. What do the young folks say? OMG. OMG, there's a pecan tree. So, wonderful surprise. All right, y'all, 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, comes with the pecan tree. Let's see what else it comes with. Comes with a carport for one car to fit under the carport, an extensive driveway. So there's another area for another car if you have to. And then, of course, there is a vacant lot. Now, if you guys are looking at this property perhaps as a investment property, which is what I would think most people would probably be looking at it as, this would be about $286 a month if you're able to get some financing for it. It does cover 1,316 square feet. And so that's about $34 or so every square foot. This house has actually been listed for 72 days. Now, the reason why that's important is with it being listed for over 2 months at this point, really, this particular seller is probably interested in selling soon. So the $45,000 that they're asking may be negotiable. All right. Now, it does look like it does have some central heating and air. So there have been some upgrades, of course, done since 1891, which is when this home was built. It does have a smaller backyard, though. So if you can We're going to just kind of venture in just a little bit because the gate is open. So as we venture into the backyard, it looks like it does go alongside the neighbor's yard, but that home is also vacant and pretty dilapidated. So you won't have to worry about someone necessarily being there into your backyard. Now, the backyard is a small, backyard. It's charming enough because it comes with this beautiful pecan tree. And it looks like there's also some foliage there that's really nice. It looks like there's also a built-in cement block. So if you wanted to have an outdoor table or a covered area later on, it looks like there's even a pole that was previously existing upward. Maybe someone kind of secured a tent or a canopy to it. If you see over here, it looks like there's some old repair options that were once, let's see, got a little bugs and nets all over the place, but there were some repair options that were previously trying to be done with the door, it looks like, a window, and maybe even an old stove. That looks like there's some landscaping fabric right there on top also. So the person definitely loved the charm of the outside backyard. Maybe weren't able to necessarily bring it to full fruition. Guys, you know what I just looked at? This pecan tree is really, really huge. Sorry, I got a message coming through or a call. Let me respond to it. Is that somebody wanting to purchase this house? Let me know. It's for sale. It's for sale. 45,000, 2-bedroom, 2-bath. But what I was saying is this particular pecan tree is massive. It goes all the way up there and it extends to the house and over the house. Wow, that's a lot. Now, with last year us having Hurricane Helene around this time, literally on September 29th, 2024, and knowing that hurricane weather, for whatever reason, has started to make its way down to the Augusta, Georgia area, I really wouldn't feel safe with that big pecan tree being that huge and towering over my property. But that's just me. So I would definitely take care of that. Guys, if you're interested in this home, though, it really is a nice, charming house for a rental investment property. It's 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom. Of course, because it was built in 1891 originally, it will need some work. You're gonna have to put a little elbow grease in it. I'm seeing a lot of cosmetic issues, like with the shutters, things of that sort. But at the end of the day, it's a brick home. All right, so when it's a brick home, that's the good news. Generally speaking, you don't have a termite issue. You have a pretty decent sound foundation. And if it's been standing through hurricanes and all since 1891, I think it may give you another 10 or 20 years for sure. All right, this home goes the expansive length of this particular lot to the next pole. Like I said, it is over 1,300 square feet. If you're interested in this home, comment below. If you would purchase this home, let me know. 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, built in 1891. All right, y'all. Thanks for tuning in. As we toured the exterior of this beautiful home, I collected some pecans today. I'm going to chow into those. And if this is your first time visiting our channel, y'all, come back. Okay, come back, because here we talk about home ownership, building multiple streams of income, contracting, and repair. Take care.